Alright, we're back with another episode of the Saints Row reboot. Sadly. Look at my hourly thing, whatever the fuck you call it. Hourly money. It's pretty good, right? Yeah. Well, a lot of work got put into it. If you take a look at the map here. Yeah. I got a few more territories. Yay, 1, 2, 3, 4 territories left. It was only 3 more things to place. So, I'm guessing there's like a hidden 5th thing. Or a hidden 4th, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But today we are going to be unlocking the next tier. Not before this. It took me till just recently, while off camera, to realize the big one is the one that unlocks, you can read it right there, the Mayhem activity. The Mayhem activity is only playable when you reach tier fucking 3 of this. I have a problem with that. Mayhem is a beloved activity in Saints Row. Why are you going to lock it behind so much other shit to do in front of it? So you can't just play Mayhem whenever you want, like right off the bat, like you could even in Saints Row the 3rd of all games. Saints Row the 3rd, you can play Mayhem. All you have to do is like complete a couple story missions, I think. At the very least, the first couple. I know the first few is, in one of the first few is Tank Mayhem, but I'm pretty sure you could play Mayhem before that, I think. But, having to do and complete a various amount of these ventures, which a couple of them are a absolute bitch to do. Like the food truck thing here. That had me raging. Because there's an endless amount of enemies that come at you. Generic enemies. And the vehicle combat, quote unquote, in this game is horrible. And the sideswipe thing is a good idea. But the rubber banding in this game is infuriating. You can have a Altrazone or a Fertilance and get caught up by someone who's in a fucking EMU fucking electric car because of the rubber banding. It's annoying, it's not necessary, and it makes escaping from the cops nearly impossible. I've had portions where I'm doing the threats thing, when I'm doing the police one, where I'm in a cop chase for 20 plus minutes trying to get away because they know exactly where you are at all fucking times. And it doesn't matter how fast of a car you have, their cars are always going to catch up and ram you. And it's always going to be 3 at a time doing it. And they'll literally spawn out of nowhere in front of you and swing in front of you that way. Not only that, but the AI in the pedestrians is terrible as well, because they will also turn into you and crash into you as well. It's like the entire world is constantly fighting you as the player. And it's not realistic. And it's just infuriating. This entire game is infuriating. There's not much good to say about this game at all. It's just flat out infuriating. The AI's bad. The rubber banding's bad. The driving's bad. The gunplay's bad. Everything about this fucking game is bad. And I don't care if Volition comes at my channel for saying that, because apparently they're very fucking sensitive about this game if you don't constantly fucking praise it. But I'm not going to say this a good game is a good game when it's just fucking not, because this is just not. I'm going to give my final thoughts when I complete the game. But so far, this venture thing, you don't know, it has a good idea to it. This execution of it, of this having unlocked activities, is just a bad practice. You can make this way better. And by the way, it took me a long time to figure out how that's pronounced. And it's a joke. Was yours. It was yours. Like, it was yours, but it's now mine. It took me a while to realize that. The activities, or the side hustles, I guess, are not even that great. And they have bonus objectives that really... doing them is pointless because you only get like a small bit of extra XP for doing them. Really, you're going to do them for the things that unlocks, like there it says the goggles aviator. But, yeah, and even the fast travel is not that great because there's not that many of them. And you can't fast travel with your car. So if you have a nice car and you fast travel, you can't really fast travel with the car. And if you're trying to bring the car back to your garage in this church, you can't put a wave marker on it because as soon as you click on it, you're going to fast travel to it. So you have to put it like a wave marker, like right there. Not only that, but I also realized now, I could be stupid, but you can't recruit generic saints. Like, I can't get a party of 3 generic saints and go do a threat. Why? I can only bring my friends with me. I can't bring generic saints. And in fact, the only way I can have saints help me in battle is by a stupid fucking, what's it called? A skill. Why is that locked behind a skill? And if they die, you can't revive them. They're just dead. You can't even pick them back up. They're not part of your party. They just spawn out of fucking nowhere. What's this? Oh, it's that. Not only that, but also, why is throwing a grenade a fucking skill locked behind level 7 of all things? Why? Why can't we just have a frag grenade be a throwable weapon? We don't have Molotovs, we don't have pipe bombs, we don't have frag grenades. The only thing that's throwable is satchel charges, and they're underwhelming. And I can't even find them, honestly. I haven't found them yet in the friendly fire. And there's Molotovs in the game, but they're only thrown by the Los Penderos. I can't even pick them up, have them, or have them be in friendly fire. Why is there so many questionable decisions that make absolutely no sense in this game? Why? Proximity mine, that'd be a great throwable, but that's locked behind a skill too. And in Saints Row the Third, they had a very similar thing with this, but you can choose to not use it, like I did in my Saints Row the Third playthrough. I chose to play through the game without leveling up my character at all. Here, once you reach the level, and you can't choose whether to level up or not, you just level up, it does it for you automatically, so it's not like you can challenge yourself by not upgrading your health and upgrading your flow. It does that automatically, so this game has a lot of hand-holding, a lot of strictness, and not a lot of stuff like free to the player at all. Also, if you want a Johnny Gat tattoo, I found that this one up here, Lemon Needle, has Johnny Gat tattoos. That's only if you're interested in that. They're not great Johnny Gat tattoos. I guess you could argue they're funny. I don't know. That's up to your opinion. Insurance fraud. I played that off screen. It's not bad. I'm not a fan of the exploding vehicles. I'm okay with the adrenaline. But I think it'd be better if the adrenaline allowed you to soar higher into the air and increase your ragdoll physics. Like, I mean, it'd be funny to have you, like, really high in the air fast spinning in a starfish position, like starfishing in the middle of the fucking, like 500 feet in the fucking air. Now, that would be hilarious. That I would say would be great for the adrenaline. I'm not a fan of the exploding vehicles. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not my favorite. Plus, also, the ragdoll physics in this game is terrible. There's rarely any at all. Because when I run over pedestrians, they're stiff as a board. There's no physics whatsoever. They're stiff as a board, and they just vanish and disappear. Now, it'll be fixed in a patch later on sort of argument is irrelevant, because I understand if there's some glitches upon release with games nowadays, because that's just the environment we live in. But this is just way too much like they're releasing the game in a rush just to get sales out in case any other AAA games take away their sales opportunities. Because I guarantee you, if any other Major League AAA game released along with this would not sell in comparison. It just would not. Saints Row as a series alone is a very small series with a very niche fan base. It's very small compared to others. But the very few that are a fan of the Saints Row games are huge fans of Saints Row. They adore this game. At the very least, not this game in particular, but this franchise. Most people tend to love 3. That's the most divisive game. Which brings me to another subject I never understand, is why gaming companies always try to quote-unquote expand their audience. Which 100% of the time, that usually ends up just dividing your fan base together. Making your fan base go at each other's throats, arguing which direction of the game is best. And then next thing you know, you don't know what type of game to make, because either way, you're only going to make half of your fan base happy. Because this game is an obvious example of when you try to please everybody, you end up pleasing no one. Because they try to appease those who love Saints Row 2 and those that love Saints Row the 3rd and 4. This pleases nobody, from what I've heard. The only game... I mean, I have had some people say that they do have fun playing this game. Good on you. But I have not had fun playing this game. I'm only playing it to finish it as a series for the channel, for you guys, and to get my reactions to it. And also, I am a big Saints Row fan, so this might be the last Saints Row game we ever get. Because even if they do make a sequel to this, it's highly likely it's going to absolutely flop, because people who played this are probably most likely not going to buy its sequel. Unless they make another Saints Row 2 2008. Which is not likely, because they're not going to go back to the stripper poles back then. They're not going to go back to the hookers, the pimps, the snatch activities, the escort activities. They're not going to go back to that. Because they've said it. Because the people of Volition are a bunch of Starbucks drinking, Zoomer fucking LARPing, liberal white people that have no idea what an actual gang is. Now, as people on the channel know, I'm a conservative, so I'm not really one to always point out race. But this game is an obvious flag of those developers being out of touch. Completely. Not only with their fan base, but with just the material they're trying to base stuff off of. Because even though the developers back in 2006 were also white for the most part, they actually did research and worked with people that knew what it was like, so they can accurately portray it. And they had also amazing voices in it. Like in this first game, they had Michael Clark Duncan, Michael Rappaport, and it's even Mila Kunis and fucking Tanya. They also had big names for the second game. It's just... I can tell the developers from the first 2 games are no longer at Volition. I can tell. And people of Volition might love their fucking extra foam fucking Starbucks, but their fans are not having any of this, and neither am I. And I know I just went on a huge rant for roughly about 15 fucking minutes. So I apologize for that, but I'm going to keep all this in. We're going to get right to the mayhem.
Big one, Vicario speaking.
Hey, Sarge. Ready to make a sale?
Sure, I've got some buyers asking about our RPGs. Let's show them what we got.
I haven't seen any gameplay for this yet. Blow stuff up to impress your customers and reach your sales goal. Destroy your targets quickly to boost the combo multiplier. This increases the value of each target destroyed. Alright.
What's your read on those buyers?
They seem pretty jaded. Better take it up a notch.
A lot of this is seeming kind of staged. Because all that stuff placed there. Oh, at least they can go flying. They're flying up and mostly stiff, though. Alright, it seems like it's really any gun that's a rapid fire, that if I press it more than when it's firing, it'll fire extra, even though I'm not pressing it anymore.
I'm gonna watch you burn.
And that's a weird feeling. Normally games I play don't do that.
Oh, you've got their attention now.
Yeah, same with Los Penteros.
Ow, what the fuck hit me? It's a fucking tire. Blow up the gas station. Why did that car just disappear?
Me.
You know, why did they have to have rubble disappear? I mean, Saints Row 2 didn't really have that, at least not immediately. Oh yeah, they have stuff. They literally have things like set up for you to destroy. I don't know how I feel about that, since Mayhem, they didn't really stage things out for you to destroy them. You just went out and just caused Mayhem in the regular world without things set up for you. So I don't know how I feel about that. And that car just popped in. You see that?
One more down.
I'm actually running out of time. I probably wasted a little bit too much time trying to individually... Son of a fucking bitch.
Cocktail time.
Okay, I failed my first fucking attempt. Great. Don't tell me it's possible that they actually made Mayhem fucking boring. Having things just laid out like that for me to destroy. Come on. Equip the fucking RPG, motherfucker.
What's your read on those buyers?
They seem pretty jaded. Better take it up a notch.
It fired a rocket while I was in a ragdoll? Are you fucking kidding me?
attention now.
Yeah, same with Los Penteros.
I did it again. Fired a rocket while I was in Ragdoll.
Even me. One more down.
Is this the street where most of the stuff is located? Yeah, I think I missed the street.
Stay on all sides!
You're doing some real damage here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know why I'm not getting enough material.
What's your read on those buyers?
They seem pretty jaded. Better take it up a notch.
Good time.
I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Oh, what the hell just happened there?
Oh, you've got their attention now.
Yeah, same with Los Penteros.
Ready!
Oh, come on.
Keep them surrounded.
Oh, you're gonna die now!
Go.
I'm going all in!
You're doing some real damage here.
Better you than me.
No one's gonna forget this car show anytime soon.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Let me know what you guys think. If that's better, worse, same. Let me know.
Feel free to move anytime.
Come on, I'm pressing fucking triangle. The thing is about getting into a vehicle in this game, if you don't have the camera on the car, it doesn't matter if you're standing fucking next to it. He's not gonna get in the car. You have to also look at it, apparently. At least that's what I'm experiencing. Also a lot of button input lag and firing rockets to catch up with the amount of times or firing a gun in general. I'm catching up the amount of times I press the actual button, which is very weird. I have a bug flying in front of my TV. That's amazing.
Hey, it's me.
You're just in time. I've got a buyer in Buenos Aires. She's in the market for a strike fighter with VTOL capability.
Do we even have VTOLs?
Just some Marshall 921s that fell off a truck.
That's a big truck.
Huh? We're doing a mayhem with this now? Okay.
So, how'd you get the VTOLs?
Just gotta know the right people who can fill out the right paperwork.
Looks like Marshall wants their stuff back.
Is it possible that this thing sucks? This thing does not feel good at all. It's a very nerfed down VTOL from the third game. That's what at least it feels like.
How we doing with the buyer?
I don't know. She's hard to read. Just keep blowing stuff up.
That's pretty much how I solve all my problems.
I'm just gonna keep blowing stuff off in traffic at the very least.
The buyer's coming around. Think you can keep it in the air a little while longer?
I'll do what I can. No promises.
And that's how you seal the deal.
Great. It's really amazing how they turn fun activities into boring ones in this game. It's really amazing. That takes talent. Turn something fun into something boring.
Hey, I'm at the fairgrounds. I found a good spot for a demo.
Then let's sell some rocket launchers.
Rocket launchers again?
Seattle's really made a mess of this place.
This is one way to clean it up.
Only 2 million for this one. So it's less than even the first one.
Hey, looks like we've got some orders coming in.
I'm just getting warmed up. explosions look so pretty at night.
Oh yeah, it's the best time to sell rocket launchers.
They actually turned this into a literal trigger spam mode. I'm blowing everything up in this party.
All right, show's over. We made good money at this bake sale.
Thank you. Clearly just rocket spam.
I'm at Meeker Square. How about we show off some merch?
Perfect. I got a buyer all lined up.
Another rocket launcher spam. Alright.
Looks like the idols have something going on here.
Not anymore.
How we doing?
Looking good. Keep it up.
This is for the good of the world!
You're done.
Everybody pull out!
Close this deal yet? I'm running out of idols.
Almost there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely running out of things to blow up here. A lot of free money and free ammo, at least.
One more down.
Outstanding.
Thank you. Alright, so far Mayhem is just a lot of go here, spam a button, and you're done. So... I just recently played the old Saints Row, so I might be a bias talking or something, I don't know, but Mayhem in that game, in those older games, felt a lot more fun. It's basically just tank Mayhem, but you're on foot with a rocket launcher. Check my cash. 204,000. Alright. I'm almost at my first million. I need 1,600,000 now. For even one of the new ventures. Also, this is another thing. I have a Thompson, right? That's a two-handed weapon, and yet I can fire it from the car. Why can I fire a Thompson from the car, but not an assault rifle? They're both two-handed weapons. Just because this is linked as a SMG, I can fire it from the car, but I can't fire an assault rifle. That kind of thing just doesn't make sense. Just because this is classified as an SMG, I can fire from the car even though it's a two-handed weapon. But because this is an AR, even though it's the same size, I can't.
Hey, I'm over at the Aztec. What's our pitch?
We've got a 4-star buyer who needs more armor. You've driven a tank before, right?
Sure. My first car was a tank.
Your first car was a tank? What?
That's right. Make it big, make it loud.
Don't know how to do it any other way.
Come on, I'm pressing fucking forward.
Marshall's out in force.
Good. Hold your own against Marshall. We'll sell a lot more tanks.
Pretty sweaty. I think the AC's busted.
Let's just keep that between you and me. I'll get those tanks packed up and
finally
ready to go.
That was just flat out annoying. At least we have one more mayhem to do.
Town has some real uggos.
Don't mind if I do.
What is this? Okay, so why is it showing up on the map as a yellow discovery thing? It looks like it has an icon for a building that can be purchased.
I should get a kick scooter.
Which is supposed to have the Saints logo on top of it. Okay, but for some reason that one didn't, which confused me. Just wanted that for the challenge. Booyah! Oh!
I'm in Lakeshore. Got any leads?
Just heard from a dealer in Thailand. Her client needs a fleet of gunships.
Then let's show her the floor model.
What are we doing? Helicopter?
We really need to impress this lady.
Don't worry. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, well, how do these missiles work? How often can I fire them? Okay. I don't know how the missiles work on this thing. I'm pressing the missile button.
I think we've got her attention now.
Let's put on a show.
Now for the big finale.
Only if I can keep this bird in the air.
Come on, I'm pressing it. What indicates when the missiles are ready or not? I don't understand that. Come on. Missiles. Missiles.
One more down.
Missiles. Come on.
Thanks to you, we're putting up some big numbers. Stop by the depot when you get a chance.
Alright, now we gotta head back. And I found a Raycaster too. Another series staple car.
The word is out. When you need the best high explosive ordnance money can buy, the big one's a one-stop shop, except no substitute.
Ooh.
Unlock the Maximilian. Big one has been complete.
I can't stand this.
Big one crew, Maximilian car, and nuke mount. Well, it's new weapon patterns, car patterns, and 5,000 experience. And $30,000. Which is funny because I spent $400,000 building the damn thing. Let's take a look at these crew that I got. Cutting edge 1, cutting edge 2. Dustlander ones actually look pretty decent. Cat's radio. Oh my god. Yeah, if I saw him in the Saints, I'd definitely be intimidated. The big one 1, the big one 2. I mean, I could, but they don't really wear any purple. Wizards 1 and Wizards 2. I mean, these could pass, but they're not wearing purple. Purple sunglasses and a purple hat, but that's really it. So, I'm not really going to use those. Unlock 28 out of 40. Alright, just want to get my car back out. Let's play good cop, bad cop.
Hey, I just got word. The police chief and her task force are making another move. They're trying to get a search warrant for the church.
The church? Fuck that. It's time to put an end to this task force.
Okay.
The police chief doesn't have the warrant yet, so we still have time to stop her. You got a plan?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have a little talk and convince her to drop the investigation.
And by convince her, you mean scare the shit out of her, right?
Yep, we're gonna borrow Hawk's helicopter for this one.
Or whose helicopter? We are taking my car this
You
time.
wanna do a little good cop, bad cop?
Sure. Got a preference?
Wait, you're letting me choose?
I chose last time, remember?
Oh, on the Skeezy Pizzeria job. Right. Is it weird that I want to be the bad cop?
Why is it weird to want the fun role?
It's kind of your thing.
Do it, Eli. Be the heel.
Yes! All that practice in the mirror is about to pay off.
Eli being the bad cop, who's gonna be intimidated by him? The only one that can intimidate is a child. Or maybe Ken Rosenberg. Yeah, he can intimidate Ken Rosenberg probably, but I don't know about a chief of police. Oh my, what the fuck? This game is absolutely trash broken. Oh my god. That's kind of hilarious, but still, it's like, what the f... You guys saw that too, right? Also, why aren't there any cutscenes in these missions? There wasn't any in the Dustlander. There isn't any in these ones that involve in, you know, the actual Saints. Give me some fucking cutscenes. Even activities in the previous games had cutscenes. Come on. So the whole argument that they're not mainline story missions is irrelevant because previous Saints Row games had cutscenes in non-main missions and activities.
The chief always takes a smoke break in her car. So we find the car, we find her.
Really? She smokes that much?
It's actually quite alarming.
You worried about her health?
No, her finances. $7 a pack, twice a day. I mean, that's over $5 grand a year. If she'd invested that instead of setting it on fire and sucking it in her lungs, you know.
You are a different kind of cat, Eli.
Also, why is the acceleration and deceleration different on helicopters than it is on cars? It makes it very confusing. And I can't rotate. Okay.
Here's her car.
Got her!
What the holy fuck?
Hello, Chief Michaels. We need to talk.
We're here to make you drop your investigation into the Saints.
Who?
The Purple Shirt Mafia.
Fuck you. I don't bow to criminal threats.
Will you bow to criminal acts? Knock her around. Woo! Back up.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Smash into the containers. Okay.
Ah! Fuck! Ouch! Ow! Ow! You think this scares me?
Ah!
Fuck off! This reminds me of my roller derby days.
Then let's try something with a little more weight. Smash her around the smokestacks.
Do your worst. You're still going down.
No, you're going down. When we drop you from 10,000 feet.
Hey, good cop.
Shit.
Right, sorry.
Smash against the building.
Oof! You kill me, the FBI comes in and eats you for lunch. You ready for that kind of heat?
Heat? You want heat?
I am off.
Okay, let me explain what I did there. I tried to press R1 to rotate the, rotate the helicopter to the right. Because I'm so used to that being a thing in games. Because most games that have helicopters have that feature. Not this game, of course. So I pressed R1, and R1 is the release of the magnet.
There's her car.
Got her!
What the holy fuck?
Hello, Chief Michaels. We need to talk.
We're here to make you drop your investigation into the Saints.
Who?
The Purple Shirt Mafia.
Fuck you. I don't bow to criminal threats.
Will you bow to criminal acts? Knock her around. Woo! Back up.
You think this scares me? Fuck off! This reminds me of my roller derby days.
Then let's try something with a little more weight. Smash her around the smokestacks.
How
Do
does
your
that,
worst. You're still going down.
how does that
you're
remind
going
you of your
down.
roller
When
derby
we drop
days?
you from 10,000 feet!
Hey, good cop.
Shit.
Right, sorry.
Oh! Fuck! You kill me, the FBI comes in and eats you for lunch. You ready for that kind of heat?
Heat? You want heat? Stick her in the fire.
What? Eli?
I want to smell hair burning. You ready to drop the case yet?
No! This feels like a Nebraska summer! Fine! I'll do it! I'll drop the case!
Damn, Eli. You made a convincing bad cop.
Thanks. I mean, my first thought was to just blackmail her about the stolen antiquities she's been laundering through a hobby store for the Banteros. But then I was like, embrace the darkness, Eli.
You know about that? Fuck! Why didn't you start there? I would've caved immediately!
Really? Huh. It's good to know for next time.
You purple shirts are a bunch of monsters!
All right, good talk. Just gonna drop you here.
The top of Panther Rock? How the fuck am I gonna get down?
You'll figure it out.
Whew. Glad to have that task force off our back. We really dodged a bullet there.
Eli, you don't have to dodge bullets when you're covered in Kevlar.
Are you telling me you were never worried about them? Ever?
No, I'm saying I should get full body armor. Like full. Eyes, face, butthole, the works.
Let's just get back to building our criminal empire. Without interference.
Sure thing. Sky's the limit now, buddy.
Full body armor, eyes, face, butthole. Oh, you get a. Oh, got Gargantua is actually a monster truck. We get a Saints monster truck. Okay. Now we get Planet Saints. Masters of Santo Ileso. Unlock Criminal Empire Tier 4. That leaves me with just the Forge as the next mission. Perks. Cash App. 385,000. My maximum balance went up. I can have a maximum balance of 350,000 with 570,750. Nice number. Per hour. This puts me at just under. Jesus. Well, definitely the first one I'm going to be unlocking is Planet Saints.
Genius! Yeah, well, my mom thinks I'm at market. Good thing purple is...
First, I wasn't really entirely sure those things unlocked was the Saints Crew thing. So let's just have a look. Nope. Saints vehicles. I can turn on the ride, hopper. I can have 10 activated, so let's turn them all on right now. not exactly roaming the streets yet.
Last time I bet on the smelter,
And I can't recruit them.
lost.
At least not now.
How's it going, boss?
It's a serious staple to be able to recruit your generic saints. If they don't have that in this game, why? That's my only thing. It's just why. Nice camera angle.
Fun!
Love seeing how tight the boss is with people.
Play best friends forever to progress your progress or progress your empire.
This is the best.
All right. Yep. 1.6 million for each. What's the first strike dojo? Train an army to defend your growing empire. At first strike, new recruits learn the art of war.
Glad I
First
joined
strike
up with the
crew
Saints.
outfits.
This is
Defeat
fun!
the final fist dojo and take over their Project Rocket. Okay. Also get the training dummy. Let's pretend it's the ultimate party emporium with costumes and supplies for every occasion, including armed robbery. The Let's Pretend crew has talent, but lacks experience to provide the expert training they need to pull off major heists. Except, I know about this, and really all you get to do is be a getaway driver. Boring.
Gotta
Planet
keep the
Saints.
money flowing in.
Build your own fashion
Well,
brand
then
with
your
Saints
ass is
designer
lying
clothes
too.
and accessories. Steal
This is
trucks
a
from
scam.
a competitor to fix a problem of supply and demand. Okay. Planet Saints crew outfits. Saints Estrada. And what else do we get? We get Saints
I'm loving this.
Atsuzane and Saints Grandad. Alright. Costs 1,600,000 to build it. We get 30,000 back though. Yay.
Glad I joined up with the Saints.
Alright, I just need about like 200,000 more. Which I am gonna wait for, and then once I do, I'll start off the next episode with some Planet Saints. Then we can complete that, get on with it, because this episode has definitely gone on long enough, honestly. So, hope you guys all enjoyed. Sorry for the long episode, but yeah, I wanted to at least include some shit that wasn't just boring empire building at the very least. I was hoping that Mayhem would be fun. I mean, it might be fun for other people, maybe, but I didn't really find it as fun as the last games. Honestly, at this point, I never was a fan of Saints Row the Third, and this game is making me appreciate Saints Row the Third a lot more. The best game in the series is 2. Second best is 1. Third best is the 3rd, followed by the 4th, Gat Out of Hell, and this at the very bottom. At least the other ones are fun, wacky. This is just all around, no matter what you do, you're bored. So, I'm going to catch you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everyone.